makes a woman a girlfriend or a wife material? Is it even a right question to ask? How do women get married? And how do even women start the relationships? Maybe you're stuck on the part where you cannot even become a girlfriend. So in this video, I'm going to tell you what does it take to become a girlfriend or wife material, and why is it a wrong question to ask to start with. My name is Katya. I'm a relationship coach, and I help women to build healthy and committed relationships. Also, I help women to move on after the breakup, because I know how devastating experience it can be. Subscribe on my channel, like this video, and let's get started. First of all, biggest question you need to ask yourself, if you're worried, what does it make to become a girlfriend or wife material? Why are you worried about it? Are you actually looking for the relationships right now? Are you actually ready for them? And is it even what you truly want? Or is it the social beliefs which you are putting on yourself? Maybe your parents that keep telling you, oh my God, you're 30 years old, you're 40 years old, you're 50 years old, you must have a man next to you. Who said it? Like, maybe, just maybe, think about it. Maybe you're so busy with your work that you don't have time for dating. And that's completely okay. You don't have to. The thing is that you need to start relationships when you truly want it, when you actually are okay with giving back, with actually building relationships. Because relationships take time, they take efforts, and it's not just to make sure that your mom wouldn't complain anymore about you having or not having a boyfriend. So what does it actually get to become one? First of all, is to become true with yourself. Become realistic about your personal needs. And answer this question. Is it really what you want? Are you actually looking for a marriage? Or maybe you're not. Maybe you're really dealing now with your personal stuff and you're not ready for it. Maybe you don't even want to consider right now to date anybody, and you want just to focus on your work, on hobbies, take care of yourself, have fun. Maybe you want to date many men at the same time. That's okay. You know what? Everything, whatever feels right to you is okay. As long as it's not giving any bad impact on your body, that's okay. Make sure just to protect yourself and take good care of your body, because you only have one body. So this is important to mention. So when women are going on dates with multiple men, very often today they are being judged, like, oh my God, why are you going with more than one guy? Very often it can happen if you are, first of all, not looking for anything serious, or you're specifically looking for commitment. Then you're on the search time. And that's fine, because it means that you know exactly what you want. Do you remember Charlotte from Sex and the City? She was very committed to make a family and start the family. So what she was doing, if the guy is not ready for commitment, next. And she was very well aligned with herself. So for you, if that's truly what you want, this behavior is completely fine. But if at this period of time your main focus as work, or for example taking care of your mental health or just your body, then maybe relationships is coming as a second, third, fourth priority for you. Then don't pressure yourself about it. You know, imagine when you're in the office and you have, for example, 5 tasks to do. You need to send the email, you need to reply on a phone call, you need to attend a meeting, and you need to finish this presentation, for example. And based on the priorities, you're doing your job, right? Take the same look at your life, at your personal life. If relationships is not the main priority for you at the moment, then it's not right time for you to start the relationships, and that's okay. Take your time, because you are the main person who you need to take care of. and asking yourself, why am I not starting any relationships? Why am I not getting married? Maybe it's just because you're simply not ready for it. Maybe you don't want it right now, and that's okay. That's completely okay. First, you need to get aligned with your needs and decisions. Then you need to get aligned with yourself. For example, if you're jumping from one decision to another, like one day you're going on a date, then you become flaky, and actually, no, I don't like this guy. Then you become lonely, and then you text him again. Being flaky is what push men away like very fast, unless it's a needy guy who cannot do anything else. Then it's probably not very attractive to you. And that's what doesn't make your girlfriend material, if we call it this way. Because being flaky is extremely unattractive. It can work for a while. It's a very popular push and pull technique. It can rise the attraction, but it's not going to work for the long-term relationships. These type of games are very cool for raising the attraction, to moving the sex vibe, but it's not good for the lasting healthy relationships. You should only use it when you understand that's exactly what you're doing. Okay, I feel that we're losing some fire, so I'm gonna play push and pull right now. That's okay. But if you're doing it unconsciously and you're pushing away the guy, then you're pulling him back, then you push him away, then you pull him back, this doesn't make you aligned with yourself. So because you still are not sure what is going to work for you. And that's why it's the time actually to get aligned with yourself and to understand what is that? What is stopping from you? Maybe you have the trust issues right now. Maybe you cannot trust the person. Maybe you have been really hurt in the past, and that's why you're pushing men away even when you don't want it. If that's the problem, that's the only way to do it, is to work on your defense mechanisms and think of the ways how you can inform the person about this problem without hurting them. Because trust issues is your problem, is not other men's problems. So you shouldn't put your problem on other people. You need to understand how you can communicate it in a healthy way to inform the guy, but without pushing him away. And I don't tell you that you should trust everybody. It's so easy. No, it's not easy. It's very hard. But the thing is how you set your guards up and how you protect yourself. Because there are healthy and unhealthy ways how to do this. And if you're choosing the healthy way, how to set your boundaries, how to defend yourself in the relationships, then little by little, you would be able to trust the person. But the communication which you have is going to be much more open, because your partner would understand what is actually happening. And this information can actually give you time and options to build this trust. So make sure to inform about your issues if you have any, because only open communication can actually help you. But don't expect special treatment from it. If you're saying, let's imagine, on the other hand, if the guy is coming to you and saying, I really have bad trust issues, and I'm not sure that I can actually build anything right now. If you are not sure if you like him or not, most likely you're gonna just move on and skip this guy. Why would you waste time on him? Maybe he's a commitment phobia. So wasting time is not the best choice for you right now. But what if you really like him and he has these trust issues? What you gonna do? Maybe you will go with it and say, oh, this is bullshit. You should just trust me. You had no reason not to trust me. I never lied to you. That's not a very good way to deal with that, because the man wouldn't just trust your words as it is. And the thing is, you don't have to prove yourself either. You just need to acknowledge that he has trust issues and make sure to communicate well with him. Okay, if you have trust issues, what would be okay with you to build relationships with me? What would be your rules, basically? Would it be okay if, for example, I tell you what I'm doing, or would you feel better if I share my personal stories? Maybe you want to go on a trip with me? Like, what is appropriate for him to build trust? Very often, man even doesn't know it himself. So the thing is, it just takes time. And this awareness can help you to communicate it much better without hurting yourself and without hurting him. And then you can build trust. And then it possibly can lead to commitment. And the commitment leads to relationships and to marriage. The matter of fact. So that's why understanding of other person's issues is also what makes you their girlfriend or wife material. Another important factor about building trust is to match your words with actions. And make sure, if you don't want to say anything or you're not ready to share, is to inform the person, I'm not ready to share. I'm probably gonna be ready later, or maybe not. But right now, I'm not, instead of lying. So, for example, if you don't want to meet him today, don't make excuses like, oh, I'm busy with my friends, or like I'm doing that. If you just want to stay home and read the book, it's okay, it's totally fine, it's normal. But the thing is, avoid lying. Lying wouldn't bring you any good. It only would distract men from you, and they're gonna run from you as fast as they can. Make sure to communicate your feelings well. Be open and be assertive. Be sure about what's okay and what's not okay. If you need time with yourself, then spend this time. But make sure to communicate clearly so your words actually match your actions. Or for example, if you say that you like walking a lot, you like doing sports a lot, and then all you do is sitting at home watching Netflix, then you see this is when it's not really matching. And then it would be a big red flag. Why not to date you, basically? And why not to build relationships with you? So make sure to follow the words you're saying. And if you're not doing this, then don't say it. Get clear with yourself and don't lie to yourself and don't lie to others. Don't be the flaky person. Nobody wants to date flaky people, you know? Then another red flag for a man is when the woman keep chasing the guys in the bars. You probably would say that, oh, where else I can meet the guy? Like Tinder, everybody wants to have sex there. In the bars, they all want to have sex there, and then all of these complaints. And then you keep doing the same thing. You keep going to the bars, chasing the men there, throwing at everyone. Come on. Do you really think that would bring you to the committed relationships? No. Especially if you tried this pattern many, many, many times already, what would make a difference next time? So if you actually want to become somebody's girlfriend or wife, you need to change these patterns and ideally ditch the bad habits, like drinking alcohol, smoking, going to bars non-stop, because chasing the guys in the clubs and bars wouldn't bring you to the committed relationships. And maybe you would meet a guy there. Like you would probably say that, oh, but my friends met there, my friend met also in the bar. But okay, how many men you have met in the bar that proposed to you? So think about it. And if you want to break the pattern, then start doing something else. And if you're having really unhealthy lifestyle, as I said, going out every weekend, drinking, going to parties a lot, then the secure, confident man wouldn't consider you seriously. He would think of you as a girl who is just there for fun. And probably you're just there for fun. And you're lying to yourself that you really want to change something. Maybe you really enjoy going out and having fun every Friday, but then don't complain that you are lonely and that you want to build a family. Probably you don't want it right now, and all you want is literally just to have fun, and that's okay. But if you want to have a family and build relationships, then it's time to change your habits. It's time to go into the healthy lifestyle, choose more healthy habits, and that's where you're gonna expand your circle and meet men for the healthy, committed relationships. As simple as that. And trust me, there are over 100 places where you can meet guys without dating apps. If you want to know more and build real confidence and become really a true girlfriend or wife material, then join my program Lady Power. It's an extensive training for 2 months where we are working to become best versions of ourselves and actually get aligned with what we want and rebuilding a lifestyle. Subscribe on my channel, like this video, and see you in the next video. Have a great day.